Most of us feel stuck. We repeat the same words, beg for the same things, and wonder if God even hears us. But what if the problem isn't how much you pray? What if it's how you're praying? Jesus, the Son of God, had a prayer life that shook heaven and earth. And here's the truth. There are things Jesus never did when he prayed, and you're probably doing at least one of them. If you want to pray with real power, the kind that moves mountains and breaks chains, you've got to stop praying like the world and start praying like Jesus. 1. Jesus never prayed to impress people. He didn't pray to sound holy. He didn't perform long, loud, showy prayers to prove anything. In fact, he called that out directly. When you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who love to pray publicly. I tell you the truth, that is all the reward they will ever get. Matthew 6:5. Jesus slipped away to pray in secret. He got alone with the Father. There were no crowds, no performance, just communion. Real prayer isn't about impressing people. It's about encountering God. If your prayers are more concerned with being heard by others than being heard by heaven, you've already missed the point. Want power in your prayer life? Close the door. Shut the noise out. Speak honestly. The secret place is where the fire falls. 2. Jesus never rushed prayer. Jesus was on a mission to save the world, and still he made time to pray for hours. Before he chose the disciples, he prayed all night. Before the cross, he spent his final hours on his knees. In the morning, in the wilderness, in solitude. He made time because prayer wasn't an accessory. It was essential, and yet we toss out 30-second prayers between scrolling and chaos, then wonder why we feel distant from God. Jesus never rushed prayer, because real power comes from abiding, not speed. You can't microwave intimacy with God. If the Son of God needed time in prayer, what makes you think you can go without it? Slow down. Linger in his presence. Let your soul breathe. 3. Jesus never prayed without surrender. Here's the moment that changes everything. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus prays the most honest, vulnerable prayer recorded. Father, if there's any way, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done. Luke 22:42. He was fully God, but fully human. And in his darkest hour, he didn't just pray for rescue. He prayed for the Father's will. That's what most of us miss. We pray to be saved, not surrendered. We ask God to change the situation, but not us. Jesus never prayed without surrender, and that's the kind of prayer that unleashes resurrection power. You want breakthrough? Let go of your agenda. Say what he said. Not my will, but yours. That's when everything shifts. Jesus didn't just teach prayer, he lived it, modeled it. And if you want a prayer life that carries real power, stop looking at the world. Start looking at him. He didn't pray to impress. He didn't rush. And he never held back from surrender. That's the kind of prayer hell fears. Comment below, I want to pray like Jesus. Let the enemy know you're done with empty words. You want fire, and if you want to keep getting bold biblical content like this, tap that join button or click the link in the description. Become a kingdom builder. Help spread truth and equip warriors. Stay strong, lead boldly, and let your faith be your shield.